EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of two on this Wild Card Saturday. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Bundle up. We're underway on a cold night in Chicago. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to test this secondary right away. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A huge play right off the bat. 61 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brings up second and 8.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Falcons. The extra point is good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Throwing on second down. Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, it's Williams. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big-time play for the Bears. 36 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Williams going to give it up on a pump pass. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Back to throw. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Ready?
Here's 3rd and 7.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A gain there of 21. First down, Atlanta.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
Ready?
And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
It's so easy for us up here in the booth, Mike, to say, hey, that's the wrong read. He's got to pull that and take it to the outside. But I promise you, it happens so fast, and these defensive players have gotten so good at giving false indicators Sometimes it's hard for the quarterback to know, should I give it or should I pull it? Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Ready?
3rd and long.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Here we go. Here we go. Panther 11. 60 Eagles. 6 Warriors. 70.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw, taken in. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Bears 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. It's the Falcons with the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Third and 7. To throw, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. Taken in at the 8. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Get it!
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st down, Atlanta.
Let's go. Help.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be 3rd down.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
They'll run the zone read here on third down. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. An even 40 yards. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal.
79 Broncos.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Falcons. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now this looks like a design run, and not a whole lot going to come from that one. To about the 39.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
What is up?
Now Williams going to keep it himself.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Falcons' 35-yard line.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Williams to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down.
First down and goal to go.
What is it hard? Here we go.
Now this This is going to be a design. Williams hit, and he loses the football. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
4 yards on the pickup.
Okay, ready?
It is 2nd and 6.
Three. Ready.
They'll go again with Robinson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready?
Now, faking the give. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. His first catch in a wild card game. And good for a 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here.
Robinson hit. He's lost the ball. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Biggie Angel! Biggie, what is up?
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Bears. Pass's kick is good. And the Bears draw closer here. It's 21-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Going for it all. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A huge play just before the half. The gain is 64.
That ball is dropped in a bucket, Mike. I mean, this defense, they continue to bring pressure with the variety of blitz packages that they have, but they're just not getting home. And as a result,
he will score! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
you just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Bears 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
38-yard line.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And now he loses the football. And it looked like one of the Bears was able to get in there. He did, so the ball stays with Chicago.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Short kick taken just inside the 20. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC Wildcard game. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
Vegas! Let it slip.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he's brought it down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Second and 3.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
Loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here's a second and 12. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds.
And it's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Come on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to set the screen there, but that's going to be incomplete. Good work. Running there defensively, gummed up the works a little bit, and it'll bring up second down.
19 tight. 60 by 6.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First down, Falcons.
Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 22 now, here's second down and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's to the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Falcons. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Now, the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead.
Bears 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll run with Irving. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
Vegas, Vegas! Punch first, punch first, punch first. Punch, yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. Cover, cover. Vegas, Vegas!
On second down, it's Williams. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Punch, 22. Yes, 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 yes. Cover, cover.
Williams to the air once more. Got the hook up there to Ogunze. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Vegas, Vegas!
He's mine, he's mine, he's mine!
Throw it again. It's Williams. Exiting the pocket right. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Rose Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Here's Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears are able to edge a bit closer.
Bears 24. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 37-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Ready?
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
Daniil Hunter on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready?
Here's the option, running right. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And 2 yards to go.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready? 19. Tiger. 19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Okay, break. Panther 60. Panther 60. Here we go. 65. Panther coconut.
He'll drop to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Falcons 42, Bears 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get it. Let go.
Here's a designed run. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. That is caught. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And he'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup.
Perfect. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Vegas, Vegas!
They're going for it. Here's Williams. To the goal line and in. Post and Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bears are able to cut into the deficit. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Go, check. Go, hey. Ready, right?
A handoff as they try to run it here. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Come on. Ready?
They'll stick with him again. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
And the Falcons.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now this time, they'll... Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing third and long.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Cut 19. Cut.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is brought in. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Falcons will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. They'll come up for first and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's hard. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and He's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Results in a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This is caught at the 2. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. They pick up 27 and convert on fourth down.
1-yard line.
Here is first and goal. Now this looks like a design run. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Leads to second and goal.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will take it in himself. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
45. Bears 38. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line.
Ready?
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. They'll give them 6 on that play. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. The RPO, that one is complete. He's across midfield. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. And that catch gets him a first down.
First down.
Come on.
Here's Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Let's go now.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Back to throw.
The 25-yard line.
That is pulled in at the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Bears 38.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
What is that?
Here's a designed run. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons as they